Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I want to talk about Airbnb. I had a lot of experiences in the past with Airbnb, but I feel like over the few years Airbnb has changed a bit, and I have seen a couple videos people making about it, so I wanted to just talk about my experience, more specifically towards LA. This is my second time actually using Airbnb in LA, and I just want to share you guys my experience, and you guys can just consider it for your next vacation or next time you're coming to LA and you're considering using Airbnb. These are just some of my thoughts. So, from the title, as you guys know, so this place that I'm staying currently, which you guys will see the clip of the entire place that I vlogged for you guys, just to get an idea of what it looks like. So it is $125 a night, but there's I will put it like how much it costs totally, because it really depends on how many nights you're staying. But as most of you guys know, there is service fee, which is charged by the Airbnb. Then there's also cleaning fee that is being added up to your entire balance. So those are some purchases, some extra fees that was added up. The bathroom is the only part, it's not bad. There's plenty of space, marble top, and there's mirror. There are other lights you can use, and there's a cabinet. You can put your stuff, and this is the shower. So this is the only thing I would say this is pretty good. The place itself is not really bad, but I have to say, so when I say it's a place it's private and everything, it is. I have my own entrance and stuff, but what is different that people they didn't tell me about, because I remember I asked because I wasn't quite sure. So there's a curtain between where I am staying right now and the other side of the house. So I'm gonna show you guys the clip of it right now, so you guys will know what I mean. So I don't know. So it's essentially they put a divider. So because this is other side of the house, so technically this is not a separate apartment inside the house. This whole thing is just one apartment, one house. Because if the house is big, there could be multiple apartments inside the house, but it's not like that. So I don't really have a kitchen or anything. Everything is kind of inside my room, and downstairs is kind of very small table that is just there. I haven't really made a use of that because I generally just put my shoes on there. There's a shoes rack area and stuff. That's pretty much it. And there's this big staircase that's in here, you guys will see. That doesn't, it's kind of pointless. I have I don't know why it exists. I guess to just be in the second floor, but that's pretty much it. Then there's a balcony, which is very small, but there's also not much to see, and it's very tight. So I don't know, it's not the, I don't know, I wouldn't say oh my god, it's the greatest. So I do understand. Another thing I would point out, so this is located in Venice. So Venice is Venice, Santa Monica, Marina. Those are some of the areas that's very touristy, or just very nice areas of Los Angeles. So it does get very pricey, so I do get that. But what I was trying to compare from last time I was here, which I was staying in Marina del Rey, that was actually the same price of what I paid right now. But it was a 1-bedroom. I had a kitchen, I had a living room, plenty of space. You guys will see that if you want. I will link the video up here so you guys can check it out. I mean, it was plenty of space, so I was kind of disappointed with this one. There are other things that I would point out right now. So there's definitely a parking issue. So because they divided this house into 2 places, so they are renting other side of the house to another Airbnb guest. And so that person, because they have a bigger space, so technically they have a bedroom, 1 bedroom, and the kitchen. I don't have a kitchen, I just have a bedroom. So this is technically, I feel private room with a private entrance. That's essentially what it is. I wouldn't say this is a entire house for yourself. That is one thing I would say, like, it's kind of misleading, and that's what they put in the description. Because when I was looking for places on Airbnb, I specifically said, like, I specifically chose in the filters that, like, place for myself, like the entire place, I mean, that's what it was. So I didn't choose like private room. So if I did choose private room, I would be like, yeah, like that's what I paid for. But no, I chose like entire place, but this is what came up. So that person who has the place, well, the other side of the house, they are parking inside the gate. But I park outside the gate, so there's actually a little bit space that you can park outside. But there were a couple times actually, the other guests that they were staying, they were supposed to park inside, but they parked actually in my spot. So I had to park on the street a couple times. It wasn't like difficult to find parking, but it was just frustrating that coming to the house and finding that like someone else parked in my spot. So that's one thing to say. I would definitely say it was very frustrating. And also other thing, this happened yesterday actually. I'm glad I didn't record a video before that, so I can tell you guys about the experience. So you guys know probably in LA it doesn't rain a lot, but recently has been apparently. So, and also yesterday, the day before, so I don't know, it was like it rained a couple days. So yesterday it was pouring a lot, and this house and almost entire block in here lost power. So that was pretty crazy, I have to say. I don't know, it was crazy to come just like entire block being just like dark. It was so hard to just like, I don't know, the house was kind of cold, like outside was pouring rain, and the Airbnb thought like this, like the host thought like that this was the fuse box, like that happened, like the switch were off or something, but it was not. So I don't know, there was like a lot going on, and I didn't really seem to be helpful either, because they could have like offered me anything. They were kind of like, oh, what can we do, it's kind of late, like I don't know, it was just kind of like not really helpful. I don't know, that was just kind of like my experience. I mean, yes, the power came back at 6 a.m, but like I was there, like I got home like 10 something, and I was around actually Venice somewhere else, some other part of Venice, which was towards the beach. There were power, so I don't exactly know what was going on here, but I just feel like amount of money I paid for this definitely didn't really, I don't know, meet the expectations, I would say. So I feel like if I was paying a lot like less, that would be like, okay, that just makes sense because that's what I paid for, but it hasn't been really. So that's just my whole experience that I'm just telling you. And I did look up other hotels in LA area. Definitely not like the super expensive hotels, but I would definitely say there are other hotels that's very similar prices that you would pay for Airbnb, and probably better options too. So I'm just pointing that out. So I feel like if you ever want to stay in Airbnb, please do take into account that there are issues can occur, and it's very hard to kind of like, you know, get people around. Yes, host can be responsive, but sometimes, like this host is very responsive, I have to say. They respond very quickly, but they haven't been super helpful, I have to say. And also yesterday, when I was calling them about the power outage, they didn't seem to be like helping a lot. It was kind of like, they were like, what can we do? It's kind of like, wow, like you are the host, you are giving me the space, so I don't really know. At least you could do like offer me a candle, I don't know. Like I had to, like, I don't know, it was just kind of like ridiculous to be in spending a night in the cold, dark, and eating my dinner in the dark, so just saying. Anyways, that was that. I would just, overall, I want to conclude it. I don't want to make it too long. You guys will see the clips of the place, so you guys can judge it yourself. I would say definitely you should use hotels. At least there's someone to claim, someone that you can report to. And because with Airbnb, if the host doesn't respond, you have to contact the Airbnb customer service, and trust me, Airbnb customer service takes forever, so good luck getting into that. So just want to end it up with that. I hope this guys give you an idea of like what's like to have, like what you pay for in LA and what you get as an Airbnb. It's not like kind of a rant or anything. I just want to share my true experience with you guys, so you guys will know what it's like to stay in an Airbnb that you pay $125 a night. Hope you guys like this video. If you do, and if you do find this helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time.